Welcome to Pink Caddy Garage. You know, after going practically my whole life and maybe owning one truck, it seems like that's all I've been buying lately, including this 1984 GMC High SIerra. This one's going to be a little bit different though. This one's going to be a long-term project. We're intended to do just about everything on this truck. And to call it a project truck is probably being way too kind. Let's take a look. We'll look at the outside first, and really, as long as you don't look very hard and you're standing far enough away, it doesn't look that bad. It definitely needs paint though. So I think it was originally kind of a black and dark gray metallic there in the middle with that red stripe going on. We'll probably go back with that. Front half of the truck looks pretty good, really. Doesn't have any rust down in the cab corners or some of the typical areas that you get, like up here, up top, really no problems with rust. Does have the typical rust back here behind the wheel wells on the back, so that's going to be needing a patch. And then it's pretty beat in right here, so I imagine the whole end of that bed is going to get a panel put on it. Bed itself looks pretty nice, got no rust or anything like that. Tailgate works fine. Pretty straight. I don't think it's going to need any work there. On this side though, we've got some more rust. Looks like somebody tried to fix on and then they just gave up. And then apparently, if you look real close, you got some rust going on here that somebody threw some Bondo on top of. So we're going to be putting a panel arch in there. This door though looks like somebody shot it with a 12 gauge, but pretty sure they gave up on trying to pull some dents out there. If you look at it from the side, it's really wavy. So that door is going to have to come off. Hopefully we can find a donor somewhere. Inside's pretty typical for the time. These door panels could be worse. Saddlebags are gone. Gonna need a dashboard. Pretty well equipped though for a High SIerra. It's got the rubber mat floor, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. And then just the steel roof, no headliner or anything like that. They didn't get a headliner, but we did get air conditioning, tilt, cruise, power windows, power locks, and a really nice, I think they call that a Delco ETR AM/FM cassette stereo. And it actually works, so that's kind of nice. Take a look at the driver's side here. When I got this truck, it had a steering wheel that reminded me of the old Thunderbird tilt-aways because it had so much play in it. But we got all this taken apart and got this tightened up. Looks like it's got the full gauge package. Now that I'm in here, I have to say the odor of this truck reminds me of every truck that my grandfather ever had, which was a mixture of cigarettes, sweat, and dirt. And you just never cleaned out your truck or vacuumed it, anything like that. Somebody's been cleaning on this one a little bit. I'm not saying it's a good odor, but it's just familiar. Under the hood, we've got the trusty 305 4-barrel. 305 was the 5-liter. The good news is this looks pretty bone stock in here, so at least it doesn't look like it's been worked on too much. The bad news is when I pulled this valve cover off, there were at least 2 rocker arms that were out of action. They were just kind of laying there, not hooked up to the push rods or anything. And when I did get the engine running, it had so much blow-by coming out of that pipe right there that I was convinced it was going to use about a quart every 30 minutes. So this basically is a non-runner. In fact, I don't trust it to really turn it around the other direction on the driveway. So we're going to work on it in this spot right here. So that's just a brief look at Peppercorn, which is what this truck's been named. I'm going to call it Pepper. We've never named our vehicles before, but now that seems to be a thing, so we're going to do that. If you've priced these square body short bed 4x4s, the prices are getting pretty crazy on them. So I thought it'd be a good subject for a restoration. Probably won't make any money on it, but I'll learn a lot, and we're going to go through this thing front to back. So we'll be making a lot of videos, so may help you out on your vehicle. A lot of the things that apply to this truck are going to be just about any General Motors vehicle from the era, and even some of the more modern ones. So Hope you guys can hang around and catch some of our videos. Thanks for watching.